Good day to you all, beautiful people. Yes, and welcome to week 3 of 12 of my Monday Marathon Memoirs, where I'll go through the week and how the training has gone. And it's been a real high drama week with viruses, diarrhea and running in the pouring rain. Yes guys, it has been a very high drama week, and if you follow me on the shorts, YouTube shorts, you'll see where I put things on a daily basis. Some things that I'm doing, things that other people are doing, and a bit of entertainment, a bit of fun. But yes, I did start off earlier in the week. It's been quite a fun-packed high mileage week, but it nearly didn't become that because things happen and I'm still not well following the diarrhea that I had over the weekend. Yes, I know, too much detail. Well, you need to know the details. So if you want to know the top high-end stats, this week I ran 69.7 kilometers. Yeah, lots of mileage, most of it all pretty slow on the plan. When I say slow, I mean at sort of aerobic zone 2 type stuff. So not jiggy jog. I did have one sort of little jiggy jog, which was the park run on the Saturday. And yes, high drama park run the past week. But I'll have a video coming out maybe tomorrow about that topic. I won't get into the park run debate on this video because this is a weekly marathon, Monday Marathon Memoir update. 69.7 kilometers compared to last week where I ran a little over 50 kilometers. And the reason why there's such a big difference, if you've been following me each week, is last week I had done the Dewsbury 10k race instead of a long run. So that's why that mileage was low. So for me, I just replaced doing a fast 10k sub 40. Yeah. Thank you all for the lovely comments on the videos in the past week that have come out about the Dewsbury 10k. I thoroughly enjoyed that race and would highly recommend it. Now for me, the past week has been a bit of a challenge. As I say, right now, I'm still not feeling too good and having to drink a lot, basically, because as you can imagine, when you get a virus, diarrhea, it's all about getting the fluids. Let me have a quick sip again, because my mouth is getting dry whilst I'm talking to you. Ooh. We're champions. Run. Yes, that's right. New York City Marathon. You got it. Yes, so this week has been what I would call steady Eddie, but it became high drama at the weekend. But hey, I'll talk more about the drama. So, as always, I refer to my paper plan. And it started off, as always, Monday. Today is Monday, rest day, cross-training. For me, I went to the gym. Now today, because I'm not feeling good, I'm not going to go to the gym, but I'll leave that to next week's update. Then there was about a 13 kilometre with strides, all aerobic, and I threw in an extra on the Wednesday. There was a jiggy jog of just 6 kilometres, so that was a little extra jiggy jog thrown in. Medium long run, and this is where it got super wet, didn't it? Yeah, on the Thursday. Was it the Thursday? Yes, it was the Thursday. Super wet, 18k, medium long run, had to be done. I always make sure I have the right gear on. So for me, 18k at the speed I was doing it, I'm not out for 2-3 hours. So I can dress in a particular way. For me, it's important to have waterproof on because it was absolutely tipping down with rain. So it's important to stay dry and warm. And I'd love to hear from you guys what you do in terms of gear, what you wear in different conditions and how that impacts, because one of the other options was to go on the treadmill, which I don't have an issue with at all. I've done many a long run on a treadmill. I think the longest I've been on a treadmill due to deep snow wherever on long run day on a Sunday is I did run for about 3 hours on a treadmill. I know it sounds shocking, doesn't it? It's hard work, yeah, because you're sweating a lot, pouring, but it does have other benefits. And I'll talk more about that as we go through, because benefits for me on the Friday, I did go to the gym and at the weekend, because on the Friday now, and by the way, a big thank you to everybody who commented. Obviously last week my dad was in hospital on the previous update. He's now out of hospital and he's almost like a different man. So on the Friday, it was my turn. Me and my siblings, we take it in turns to care for our dad. So I went over on the Friday and stayed over on the Friday night with him. and went on a park run near to where he was. So, which brings me on to the Saturday. So Friday was gym day. Went over to my dad's. We had what I thought was a really nice Chinese takeaway. Well, it was at the time. Went to the park run, Oakland Park Run. You'll be seeing a video of that coming out later in the week. Had a great time, caught up with Paul, a good friend of mine, and other runners. It was fantastic to see so many of you all coming up and saying hello. I didn't realise that so many people, so many of you guys watch these videos from around the country, and it's great to come up, say hello. We have a little chat, do some filming or take photos, selfies, whatever. Yes, I feel like a bit of a rock star sometimes, although I don't produce rock star music, no. Anyway, so it's a jiggy jog. It said 6k on the plan here, but I just done the park run. Didn't do any warm-ups or anything because it's just in terms of warm-up running because I'm not going at speed. So I did do the active dynamic warm-ups, which I always do for every run, but that's almost a given. But then this is when the drama started. Yes, oh, the drama. So literally had finished the park run, went for a coffee with Paul, and we had a good old chat and catch up. And then as I was getting back to the van, I was just about to leave, and I thought, something doesn't feel right. So I quickly literally ran back to the Costa coffee shop. And that was first bout of diarrhea. I know, too much detail. And that went on for the rest of the day, which wasn't very good. In fact, it went on for the night as well. So we got back home, me and my partner, and but she was having similar issues as well. And I'm thinking, what's going on here? So it wasn't the running that had caused it, we believe that it was the Chinese takeaway. And so I got up on the Sunday, and you might have seen my YouTube short. I did put the alarm on. I'm always ever optimistic that I'm going to get the run done. It takes a lot to stop me from doing my run, but sickness is one of those things that would stop me. And normally I wouldn't have gone for the long run. In fact, I had decided not to go for the long run. So I messaged a few people, and some messages come back from others that I keep in touch, some that I'm coaching, where there's things going on, and obviously we keep in touch that way. And I decided I put the alarm on super early, got up, but again, the diarrhea was persisting. But so I'd posted that video of disappointment where I wasn't going for a long run. But after about an hour, I know things change. I thought, do you know what? I could do with just a quick jiggy jog. So I thought, let's go to the gym, get changed, and then run towards the Diglis area, see how I feel. And I know there's toilets down there, and then just come back. And if I feel good, then I'll go out on the long out and back to see how it is. And that's what I did. Oops, minor technical fault, a bit like what was going on with the long run. So I decided to go on a short jiggy jog to the Diglis area. I know there's a toilet there if I needed the toilet. Went for the run, and there's been floodings here once again in Worcester. So I ended up going over Diglis Bridge, went as far as I could where it was flooded, turned around, came back, and then I found by accident this particular loop, and it was a little over a kilometre. In fact, I think from Strava it was telling me 1.2 kilometre. And so I thought, do you know what? I'm close to a toilet here. Let's go round a couple of times, see how I feel. So the plan was to do a sort of long run effort for the first sort of 10k, and then the last 16k, a marathon effort. So I thought, let's see how I get on with the 10k. And I started to feel good. I know, it sounds strange. And I didn't want to go to the toilet. So I thought, let's go with it. And I did. And I went with it and carried on doing the loops. I had some gels with me because I was always prepared to have the gels. So testing fueling. Ran it. And yes, I could be a bit of a drama llama and say it was an epic fail of a long run because the paces were nowhere near marathon pace. Nowhere near. In fact, the effort at times, I couldn't even keep the effort up in terms of heart rate. So you could say it was a cataclysmic fail if you're a drama llama. But for me, I see it as an epic win. Yeah, win, win, win. Because it was time on feet, I felt great, and I got it done. Yeah. Now for me, that is an epic win. And I think often, especially on social media, there are some individuals who do like to swing the lead, shall we say, and spin a yarn and play the victim and, everything's, woe is me, and everything is such a drama. But, I got it done. Yes, I did need the toilet on the once. towards the end, and yes, I did go to the toilet and everything was fine. No accidents happened, so I got the run done. In fact, when I got back to the gym, cooled down, stretched, had my recovery drink, got back home, uploaded on Strava, found became the local legend of that. There was a segment, and because I'd ran loops so many times, I think it's 13 loops around there, 14, 15, I don't know the exact amount. It was a lot. I became the local legend. So there you go, from not wanting to go and do a long run, and quite rightly so, because I had virus, diarrhea, but I thought, let's go with it, let's go with the flow, and it made me feel really good. And then yesterday afternoon, felt great. Yes, a bit under the weather, but I just carried on drinking, had to watch what I was eating, but that was the week that was week 3 of 12 towards Manchester Marathon, where I'm still going gunging for that sub 3 marathon. I know I'll be 62, coming on 63 in May, but 62 in April. And yeah, I still believe I can do that. Yes, you could say it was epic fails on a lot of those runs, but as in the previous week. But for me, it's keeping a positive mindset and knowing that I'm trusting the plan, trusting the process, and continue with that, because I'm looking at the long game, the long run, and I may be producing some videos about that. I think there's a lot on social media where it's all very short-termism, and yes, you can get some epic changes, epic results in a very short term. When I say short term, I'm talking within 3 to 6 months. I'm in this for the long run, literally, pun intended, for years and years. I want to keep running for years and years, as I'm sure a lot of you want to keep running for years and years, enjoying it and having a great time. So remember, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, keep up the jiggy jogs, and I'll see you next week. But in the meantime, you're going to be seeing some videos about park runs, the Oakland park run I completed last weekend, and many more. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that alarm bell so you don't miss any videos, and also comment on the shorts as well, because that's my way of sort of trying to get things out as and when they happen, rather than waiting for a weekly video. Makes sense? Love you all. Take care. Bye 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 bye. This week I ran. Where did I run? This week I ran six. Start again. This week I ran into you. Oh.